I fucked up big time. I fucked up big time, big fucking time. So it's what happened, let's say like 10 minutes ago, something like that. So the sooner I can tell you, the better it is, because if I wait till I get home, probably won't be able to narrate the story like this, because my roommates will be around and they will listen to me talking about it and all that. So I might just say it here while I'm at work, while nobody is in this hall here with me. So I don't know if you have been following the series, but at least lately, in the trying to make my school fees back, I had 50k. Like I was able to gather 50k, and these 50k is after I've pretty much sold everything I have, borrowed money from every place possible, saved up money. I told you about the work I went to help my boss. They did all those gigs and all that. So I've basically maxed out all my options, everything I know how to do that. I'm like, this will make me the money. I've maxed them all out. So there's no place to go and borrow again, nothing to sell again, except I sell this my phone, and this is not even my phone, it's my brother's one that I borrowed. So I can't sell it because it's his phone. So I've basically maxed out everything. So I had 50,000 naira. So I thought what can I do? Because to get it, I had 51k thereabouts. Let's say 51,000 thereabouts. And to get, my goal is 60k. So I literally just had 10k. I was owing 10k. I just needed to get 10,000, and I've solved this whole school fees stuff. So that was literally just this Sunday. So I thought to myself, how can I get 10k? Because I needed to make 10k. Like I said, I've sold pretty much everything. I don't know what else I have to sell. I don't have any other thing I can sell again. I've done all the gigs and whatever. I've basically borrowed from every place possible. So there's basically nowhere else. And the only thing that came to my mind was, I know as I won't say this to you, yourself, you will just be disappointed. Sports betting. So that became the only thing on my mind, because my mind was just okay, if I can just find a way to double this money, 2 odds, that's what the Israeli call it. So in the betting world, the bigger the odds, the more likely you are to lose, while the lower the odds, the more likely you are to win. And it seems that I just needed about 2 odds, because 2 odds would just be to double the money. So from 50k, it's turned to 100k, and it's relatively easy to see 2 odds. Or even 1.5 odds, that's from 50k to have turned to 75k. And that one is relatively easy, because it's very low. The odds are very low. The lower the odds, the more likely you are to win the game. So that was the plan. So my plan was just to find 2 odds, so I can just double the money, pay off the school fees, and even pay off all the debts, all the places I borrowed from, pay all those ones. So because if I can get 100k, I've sold everything. So that was the plan. So I first of all spent maybe 1, 2, 3 days trying to set up the whole Sporty account and everything. So I set it up all back up. So I in this series earlier around February, I talked about how I kind of got into it. And after 1 month, I stopped, because I just realized a pathetic way to make money, and that's the point here. So I got back into it. So the things that I was relatively scared to just put the whole 50k, because it could easily cut. So the things that I was not just using my own expertise or whatever. There was this Telegram group one of my friends gave me back in February, when I was really into the person and all that. And the Telegram group, the guy is a pro better whatever. So let's say out of every 10 games, the guy puts 6 of them will enter, then 4 cuts, 4 will not enter. So my plan was okay, since 6 of them are going to enter, if I can just find 1 or 2 of them I can put my money into, I'll double it and basically back out. So that was the plan. But it seems that you won't know which one will enter, which one will cut. That's the scary thing about all this. You just won't know. So I think it was on Monday. Today is Wednesday, so I think maybe Monday, I don't know, probably Monday, but one of these days, I went and I played, the betting. So at first I wanted to put all my money, but I was scared, it's not very smart to do that. How would I just take the full 50k and put everything? So I decided to just take, I hope I'm in frame, by the way. So I decided to just take 10k out of it, but when the 10k, so I still felt skeptical. I first put 10k, so the game the guy put before, the game was going to be happen later during the day, but at that time in the morning the game has not started yet. So the 10k I could just quickly withdraw it back, cash it out back. So I cashed it out back because I was scared. So I still had my 50k. So I was not okay, instead of putting 10k, let me just put 1,000 at least. If anything happens to that one, it's just to experiment. So I put 2,005. So I first put 1,000 for that particular one. Then I put 1,000 for another random one. Yeah, 500 for another random one. So the 500 for the other random one, the 1,000 for the other random one, those ones they cut. Like I lost it. But this 1,000 I put, it actually 4x. So I got 4,000 back. So even though I had lost all these ones, I didn't feel it because I got in it back here. So I had the 50k again. So I now thought to myself, imagine I put the full 50k in this one I was about to do just now. I'd have 4x the money. So that would have about 200k. So it was like crazy. So more games kept coming, more games kept coming. But the annoying part is the games that I will now play, those are the ones that they will not enter. Because the thing is that I'm not always online. Like since I'm broke as fuck, I've borrowed from everywhere. Like I don't really have internet connection again. I can't really afford it. So I have to before I find Wi-Fi or before I find internet or whatever, games that the guy has dropped, they've already passed, so I can't play those ones again. And many of them the guys dropping, they're always entering. But the ones the time a guy will not drop one that I'm there, that one will not cut. But it seems that they don't even usually cut. So what happens, I'll put my money. So after that first day, that first scenario like I explained to you, I was now like, okay, now it's time to bet big. So also in the sports betting stuff, there's that for the betting style. You bet on the games like football match. It's not only football, there are so many sports, but mostly football. You'll be like, okay, if this team should win this one, you double your money. And if they don't win, you lose. Or if they score up to 2 goals, up to 1 goal, or whatever the betting condition is, as you win. So also they have some other stupid games, like a casino, stupid games. So there's one Aviator, the plane is just going to be flying, and you put your money. Then the higher the plane flies, the more the money doubles. But it seems that the plane flies very randomly, so sometimes it could just fly maybe 1x and you just fly away. And if you don't quickly cash out before that 1x, any money you put there is gone. So if the plane flies to maybe 5x and you put the 50k, that's 5 times 5, that will be 24, so it'll be 250k. But it seems that you don't know. That's the crazy thing about this, is just random. And if you really think about it, all these apps, they are designed to make you lose money. And it blows my mind now that I knew all this, yet I still made this stupid mistake. So anyways, so after that first games, I said I've won that entered, and I started to play the other games. So it seems that I was now willing to go big this time. I was tired of playing small. So I now took 15k. The guy dropped 2 games like that. And I took 15k, put it into, so that was now 30k. But it seems that I just started to notice that these games were going south, they were not going well. So, and the things that once you put your money, see how devilish these people are. Because I haven't thought about it before I started the sports betting stuff again. Come on, I want to go and dance with the devil. I literally want to go and dance with the devil. And if you go and dance with the devil, you probably won't win. There's a high chance you won't win. So I put the 15k, so I put 15, 2 different games, so that was 30. But since once you put your money there, you won't be able to withdraw the full 15k again. It won't drop, so it will now be 13k you can withdraw. So if you just want to quickly cash it out back. So the thing is that as the game progresses, the odds will be going up and going down with style. Just hope nobody will come and start calling me. The odds will be going up and going down with style. So, but most times, all these betting people, they are bad people. They are motherfuckers. So the thing will be going down, but usually it's used to vary. So the more likely the outcome you put is going to happen, the higher the odds will be increasing. Then the less likely it is to happen, the more it will be reducing. Or is it the inverse? I don't know, sure. But sure, when I put the 15k, it's now reduced to 13. Then 12, then 11. When I started to notice that this game is probably going to cut, that's where this thing is headed. And I quickly cashed out the first one at 11k, and the other one at 9k. So even though I got part of my money back, I'd already lost 5k out of it. I was pretty upset. So I played Aviator, played maybe 1 or 2 other random games. I put 1k on whatever. Lost all those ones, but I didn't really care. It's just 1k. So before you know, I had lost 5k. So now it's 45k. Something like that. So I still did something similar to that again, where I saw more codes and I was just like, okay, this is the one that I want to put all my money on and bet on it. So this one is going to double or triple according to the odds I saw there. And the same scenario again, I'll notice that this game is going south, it's probably not going to go well. So I'll quickly cash out all my money back before, even though I will lose, I'm already losing money, that's the thing, but it's better to lose 5k, 3k, 5k than to lose 15. So I'll just quickly cash it out. So before I knew it, I'd lost 10k. Just like that, I'd lost 10,000. and I was pretty pissed off. Like fuck, I've lost 10k. So today now, I now had 40k this morning. So yesterday, like I felt really really down after I lost money and everything. I lost 10k from 50 because it's paying me. I tried to have 50k, and I just lost 10k. I literally just lost 10,000, and I had 40. And even though like I was still kind of optimistic because since I still have 40k, just need to find out how to make 20k now, instead of 10. So today I was like, okay, this time balls to the wall, like I have to double this money. So once again, the first set of odds came in, was just trying to test the waters and everything. So and I put small money. I think I put 2k, two different games like that. Was it 2 or 3 games? I can't remember. Sure. I think it was 2. So I put the first 1k, I put 1,000 just because like if I lose 1k, I have like 40, it doesn't really mean much. So the first one caught 0. The second one, no, the first one entered. So from 1,000, it's now turned to 27. So the other one I caught. So I still had like my 30k, like my 40k is first reduced to maybe 39, 38k, something like that. But since I won 2k back, it's increased back to 40. So I was now like, okay, since that one entered, imagine I put all the money again, because that's usually the thing on my mind. Because the thing is that you can take the biggest risk, which is just taking all your money once, putting it into the game. But the good thing about that one is the money will double, because if you put 50k and it's 2 odds, you're going to get 100k. If you put just 10k or 1k, you just get 2k back. And the sooner you can double your money, the quicker you can solve your problems, and you don't have to bet all these stupid things again. But that exactly is the problem there. So today, earlier, I now did the same thing again. So I put, I think it was 10k I put this time. Yeah, I put 10k, 2 different games like that. So once again, I noticed that the games were going south. So I just quickly withdrew. I noticed the games were going south once again. So I, after that's the annoying thing about these forecasts. Like once they know the game is going to be going south, it's really will still that you withdraw the money you put. Once they withdraw, I think the first one I put 10k. They only let me withdraw 8,000 something. Second one I put 10k again. They only let me withdraw 6k. So they almost took half of the money. So after doing all this, doing all this. No. After doing all this. So no. This is what's now. I actually did that thereabouts. So I now had 35k thereabouts, something like that. No, I had 30 something k. Sure. I don't know exactly how much, but 30 something k. So this is where I now fucked up. So the guy now dropped codes again, 2 codes again, and I was now like, okay, like time to go balls to the wall again. So I put again 15k, because the thing is that when I put 1k, just to experiment, or sometimes 100 naira, just because if you lose 100 naira, like nothing. If you lose 1k, it's too painful, but still nothing. Those ones will enter. That's the most annoying part. Those ones they will enter, the game will work. So the 100 naira will turn to 200, the 1k will turn to 2k. But I can't do much with it. I'm not like, okay, let's go balls to the wall, let's put 15k, let's put 30k, let's put 10k. That's the time it will now cut. That's the time the game will now be going south. So I'll now have to quickly withdraw it before the route I lose everything. And then I'll now lose like 5k from it. So the same thing again. I was not like, because the things that it fucks, and I feel like that's another reason. Maybe it's probably partially my fault, but because you are trying to make the perfect decision, you don't want to lose anything. Like it's almost like because you're trying not to lose anything, you now end up losing everything. But anyways, let me keep going. So the guy dropped another 2 games again. So I was like, okay, balls to the wall this time. So 15k. I think I put 15. Was it 15? No, I think it was 10k. So once again, the games were going south as usual. They were not working. Like it didn't look like they are going to work. I think the ones I usually used to lose, maybe the guy would be like, they should score 4 goals in the entire match, and they have scored 3 already, and it's now be like 10 minutes left. So the thing is that anything will happen, they might eventually score the 4 goals, but most times they don't score the 4 goals, because that 10 minutes turns to 8 and 6. And the stupid sports, once they reach a certain time, maybe 5 minutes to the end of the game, they won't let you withdraw your money at all again. So if you're going to remove your money, you have to remove it as fast as possible, because they will just like lock it that you can't withdraw it again, and at that point you have pretty much lost it. So the guy now dropped these 2 games again, and from the way I was seeing it, they were already going inside, because it was like 70 something minutes, 80 something minutes, and yeah, it was something 80 something minutes, and yeah, was like they should score 1 goal or something like that. I think they were playing 0-0. So I put it in, and to me I just like, oh my, these games are going south, probably won't work. So it seems that this 10k this time it was going to turn to like maybe 30 something or 20 something like that, sure, big, like good, like probably won't work, sure. So the 10k, the first 10k I put turned to about 7,000 something. Second one turned to 6,000 something. So I just withdrew them back. And now I had now lost like 30k, now be 20k now. Because now my total money when I was not 30k. And that's another stupid thing I did. All the money I had, I just put into the sports betting. Actually, I would have carried half and locked the remaining half away. This I just put everything because my mind was like, I can just double everything. Because the bigger the money, the more money you can make. Because if it's 50k you have and you double it, that's 100k. But if you just have 10k and you double it, that's 20k. And the thing is that another reason why I wanted to make, double like the 50k was because that sports betting account, the bank account linked to it is like Fair Money, is one loan up like that. So they do loan and they also do bank account. But it seems that any money that enters that account, because I'm owing them, that money is going to go. So I was thinking like, okay, I want to win enough so that even when I put the money there and they carry their share, I'll still have enough money to pay the school fees back. So I had 30k left basically. So those two games, they looked like they were going south, right? Like it looked like they were going south, it looked like they were not going to work. So I now thought to myself that okay, and this is where I feel like I fucked up. And I thought to myself that okay, since this game, because it was like 80, maybe 85 minutes left, maybe 81, 82 minutes, 83 minutes, something like that. And the bet was that they will score like 1-2 goals. They will score like above 2 goals in the entire match. That was the bet, to double, for 1.5 or 2 odds or whatever. That was the bet. So it was like 82, 83, 84 minutes left. So I had 30k left, and I just cashed those ones out because I felt like, the game was going south. And since that most of the games I cashed them out quickly, I was like, out of maybe 5 of them I played, in fact, out of all of them I played, I was right. Like the games are actually going south. They eventually cut basically. So if I did not cash out the money, then I would have lost everything. So it's better for me to have lost 5k than to have lost the whole 15 or 20. So, but anyways, so I now thought to myself that okay, since this game is already going south, let me just bet, and I feel like this is where I now fucked up. So the bets before that the guy put was they will score 2 goals and above, then that will win the bets. But since it was like they most likely won't do that, I was not like, okay, I will not bet that they only score 1 goal. Like they won't score more than 1 goal. That was not the bet me and I put. So I now went by myself, which was a very stupid decision because I don't know too much about sports or football. And actually I went by myself and chose that option. That's okay. But I now also thought to myself, since there's just like maybe 6 minutes left for the match to end, like let me just put this because there's a high chance they won't score any goal again. So the bet was 1 goal or less. Like they will just score one. They won't score more than 1 goal in the whole match. And so the annoying part is it was not even going to 2x the money. It was just going to be 1.5x. So I now saw the 30k, and I just wanted to put 10k before because that's usually how I like to do it. Because I thought to myself, if I put all the money I have and I lose everything, I've basically fucked up and lost everything. If I just put 10k and I lose the 10k, even though it sucks, at least I still have maybe 20k, I still have 40k to play with. But and that's why it's like, okay, if I carry this 30k and put it here now, to turn to 47k, that was this thing they wrote here. And if I take 10k, it's just down to 16k. So I now thought like, okay, let me just put it. Since like it was just like 4 minutes thereabouts left for the game to go, I was like, a problem won't score. So I took all the 30k and I put it into the bets, and they scored. They scored. They fucking scored. So I lost everything. And the most annoying part is because they now scored, that means the guy now dropped, entered. So if I just left the money I put there before, it would have doubled. If I had known that was the word I was looking for, that okay, this is the one that will double, or like my money. I think at 87 minutes, so literally like 3 or 2 minutes left, they now scored. So if I just put all my money, all the 40k I had into just that one, even all the 30k just into that one, I would have 2x the money, 60k, pay back my school fees, everybody's happy. They scored, and I lost it all. My net worth literally went from 30,000 to 50k from beginning of this week now to 100 naira. I don't know. Obviously, it's like and the thing is that I'm just pissed at myself because how could I be so careless? How could I be so dumb? How could I be so stupid? Like, how would I make such a very stupid decision? How would I even go by myself and gonna choose odds and games and stuff when I know basically almost nothing about it? Like, how would I trust my own profession? I think the thing that made it bad was because I had all the games, like some of the games the guy put when they were going south, and I cashed out. Like, I was right, those games actually went south. And there was one random game that I saw that I booked by myself, even though I just put something small, like 100 naira. It actually worked. So I just thought to myself, oh, this one probably will work. And it didn't work. So it seems that I don't even know how to feel. On one hand, I want to just cry. On one hand, I want to just scream at the top of my lungs. On one hand, I want to just be depressed. But none of this will bring the money back. So I don't even know how to feel. I'm just there. Just there, basically. So I lost it all. Just wondering, how could I be so careless? How could I be so stupid? How could I be so dumb? I'm just thinking to myself, if I just left the 50k safe, I just left it alone, just locked it somewhere, at least definitely within the next month, I would have seen up to 10,000 to add to it and paid my school fees, so I'll be well. But the most annoying part about it is the same game that I cashed out from early. It's not still entered, and the annoying part, that same game, so me to just leave it, and I need to go and reverse the game. When to go and reverse it, say okay, they should score less than so they should score more than. The professional that sets the game up by himself, the fucker that sets the game up didn't know what he was doing. Me, that is a stupid idiot that knows nothing about this stuff, that is poor. Oh God, why would I make this type of mistake? At this point, I genuinely don't know what to do anymore. Because like I said, I pretty much sold everything. Sold all the valuable stuff I knew. I don't even have clothes anymore. Like, I just have maybe 3 shirts now. I barely had shirts before, but the barely shirts I even had, I still sold them. Men's Mouth, I sold basically everything, all my most valuable stuff. Borrowed money from everybody. Like all these loan apps now, they're calling me like, hey, where's our money? And I lost it. I swear to God, I don't know what to do anymore. Like, I genuinely just don't know. It's just crazy that, wow, I'm starting from zero. Literally starting from zero. After being at 50, just 10k left. There was the time I now even won that 4k. It's not like because I won profit and like it's not increased to 51k basically. So basically from just owning 9,000, literally owning 9,000 to now owning 60. Plus all the debts again. Plus and the most annoying part is time is still going. So like the school fees was due, it's supposed to be for last session. We've started a new session and we're already in the 4th week of the new session, about to enter the 5th week. So it's not like we're basically going far, and each day the thing that is not scaring me now is not even necessarily the school fees anymore. Of course that's part of it. But the thing that is scaring me more than even the school fees is I just hope I'm still a student basically, because since I've not paid for last session, I don't know if anything I did last session is going to like save, like in a simple way to put it, like all the exams I wrote, all the registrations, so like, and that's another thing, like this is the thing I was passing yesterday. I was just so disgusted at myself. Like I feel like the most foolish person in the world. Like how am I even existing like this? Like why does this have to be me? Why does this have to be my reality? Like why do I have to keep making this kind of stupid decision. Like, why do I always do this to myself? So basically, in 100 level, that was 2021 when I just resumed school and everything. Then I was a dumbass. My mindset was, oh, I just want to drop out of school, school is scam and all that. And of course, I eventually didn't drop out because I wasn't serious with my grind. I wanted to drop out to do YouTube. The YouTube, I wasn't even serious with it, so I couldn't drop out. I decided to stay in school. And because of that stupid phase I went through, 100 level and 200 level, I basically did almost no registrations and all that. So now that I'm not in my final year now, all those registrations I didn't do, they are now affecting me badly. So now I'm in my final year, and I've basically seen none of my results since my first year. It's only my first year I saw, and the way I even saw down, it's not like when they literally paste out the exam scores, like the exam board and everything. My name is never on the list. Course, I didn't finish registering and all that. The only place, like the 100 level, the way I had to see my name was I literally had to go and like meet the HOD at the time. I'm beggar and all that, so they had to dig through like all the files and scripts and everything. So like manually be finding my scores one. That was how I was able to find out, to know my results for 100 level. And I failed 2 courses. The first one, I didn't even fail that one. It was like one practical because I was a dumb. I didn't even show up for the practical, so basically I failed it. And the other one, I failed that one as well. And the rest that I didn't fail, the results was bad. I got like EE. I think the best I got was B, and it was one stupid simple course like that. 200 level, still not seeing my results. 300 level, I don't even know if I will have results. Now in my final year, and the thing is that I want to just try my best to just graduate, because December I'm supposed to graduate. But if I basically do any stupid fucked up thing, it's going to spill over to next year. So all these stupid things, like if I fail any course or anything I don't write, any course I fail, to spill over to next year. Next year I have to come back to write it. That's the scary part. Now I don't even know if I'm even still a student, because sometimes I will see like some previous sets, when they now post the results, they'll be like, this person, like basically they kick this person out of the school because the person like didn't pay school fees, or the person didn't write the exam, something like that. So because I didn't register courses in 300 level, I didn't even pay school fees either, just so they don't kick me out. That's literally my biggest fear right now. That's what I'm scared of. That's the thing that scares me the most, because after all this suffering, after writing every single exam since I came to this school, even though I never wanted to, after all the anxiety and all the panic attacks and all the stress and sleepless nights and being poor and everything, do not tell me like, oh, by the way, just know you're not really a student anymore, we don't have your record, whatever. Or they'll say, oh, by the way, you have to come back next year to come and write all this. I wouldn't prefer that than just not having any records at all. So anyway, bros, I'm just fucked. Like I don't know. Since that I was kind of thinking like, what if something like this happens? And I was like, nah, problem was like, I'm not that dumb, because I know like, yes, I'm trying to double the money, but I can't just lose everything at once. Like like especially in my mind, I was like, if it starts to get to the critical level, once I start reaching maybe 30k, 20k, and I've not made money, I will just back out of sports betting and all that. Here we are. I lost it all. So first of all, I just hope this thing is recording, because I don't not like to record this video again. And secondly, I basically don't know what to do. So the other plan that is not kind of on my mind now. The only 3 things on my mind now. The only 3 plans I have, literally. Let me put it here so you can see it. It's first of all, see all these computers here. So this is like my place where I did IT. You can see them. There are so many of them like that. I'm just gonna show you. See computers like this. I know this sounds bad and all that, but literally what's on my mind now is to just take maybe 1, 2, 3 of them and literally just gonna sell it. Like I tell you the truth, that's the only way I see. The only way I see out right now, bro, because as of right now I basically don't know what to do. It's quality of this thing, shit. I basically don't know what to do because to me that's like the only way out. Like that's the only thing I know. Like that's all I can think of. Because to me that's the only way to get the money back. The things that they'll be worth a lot, but that's another thing. I will sell it for cheap. Because if I sell it for cheap, people will buy it fast. So if I carry this one for example, sell it for like 25k, carry three of them, sell them 25k each. Like easily I'll see my money back. Like I'll easily sell. I feel like somebody is coming. Like I'll easily sell on others, but it's like unethical because if they catch me, that will not be another set of problems again. So I'm still on the fence with that decision. Or maybe it might not even necessarily be computer. I can just carry the keyboards, I can just carry mouse, I can just like pack as many as I can, sell as many as I can. So like the other thing on my mind now is to still play sports again. I know, but this time to just be more smart with it. But because the things are sports betting, that is what I've learned from it, my short experiences. In two ways you can win. Is you can either win with like small odds, so like 2 odds, 1.5 odds. But that one to see the money, you have to first have a lot of money to begin with. So just like the way I had the 50k, if I already had like if I have a lot of money like that, I can basically like if I have 50k and I pay 2 odds, could turn to 100, so that's 50k profit. Like that's good money. Or even just 3 odds, if it turn to 150, like that's 100k profit. Like that's good. But if you don't have a lot of money to begin with, you can play bigger odds. So you can play something like 100 odds or 1000 odds. But the thing about those ones is that there's a very, very high chance that they will not work. Like they are most likely going to cut. But those ones is literally cheaper. Those ones you can use 100 naira to win like 20k, something like that. But it seems that those ones they are very unlikely to work. Like the chance of them entering is very, very slim. But like some of them do enter. So the other thing I'm thinking is either, I sell some of these computers, or I do the sports betting, but this time I just aim for bigger odds. Or the third one is I just find like some type of hustle or job or business or something like to grind on till I make the money back. But it seems that what can I do? Because all the business models and all the hustles and everything I know is like you can't see the results in 2 weeks, you can't see the results in 1 month. So I just don't know. At this point I just don't know. This was like I felt bad, I felt down. I'll say I haven't felt worse yesterday than I did today. So yesterday when I came, I literally just went to sleep like 6:30 p.m. because I was so down. I wasn't broke again. That was another thing. I couldn't even afford internet. So I just dumped my phone somewhere. I just went to sleep. 6:30 p.m. I woke up like this morning. I woke up around 3 a.m. sure. And I had this free YouTube night sub. So I used that one till around 5 a.m. Then it's finished. I just slept again. So now it seems like that's the same thing I'm going to do. Because I just don't know. Then the other option is to just come clean. So just come clean, tell my parents the truth, like, hey, because what has been going on all this while. And hopefully they don't kill me, but they probably will. So to me, that's not really an option. Since that I'm just scared. But also I'm just wondering, like, why does life have to be like this, bro? Like, just trying to make my school fees back, that's it. And even the money I've even used for the school fees, if I use it to buy a course, like, is it a crime to basically buy a course? Like, I just want to learn, make money, improve, and all that. But that's one another thing I was not thinking about. Like, why is it that I'm not even trying to use the course I bought to even make the money back? Like, how fucked up does that even feel? Like, why is it I bought this course and after just like 1 month I watched it? The things that after I watched it, because I found out that pretty much everything they're teaching I already knew, so I didn't really need it because I've been watching YouTube videos and all that for a very long time. So I basically knew most of these things. So I thought to myself, like, I don't really need this course. But why is it that someone don't know I've known all these things, I'm not able to just fucking work, execute, and just make the money back? Now I'm just in this stupid situation. I don't know, bro. I'm fed up. The thing that now even pains me again the most is looking at every other person you know, and they're making more progress. Like, for example, my friend, my roommate. So he's the only one that really knows, like, I'm in this deep shit. Because I told him. Kind of wish I didn't tell him. But I should have told him, so he's the only one that knows I'm in this deep shit. And literally within then, and that's another thing I just keep asking myself. Another thing is, like, I could have easily saved up this money. But I was greedy. I was, lazy. Like, money went around. I'm going to use it to be buying stupid things. Stupid things. As I won't buy like new clothes. I don't even really have clothes. I'll go and buy like new clothes or new shoe, or I'll go somewhere fancy. Used to be buying biscuits, be buying stupid things like that. And the things are all these biscuits, like when you buy it once, it doesn't really, because it's just like 400, 500, 800. So it's not really money. When you start to buy, you buy like 4 of those biscuits in one day, every day for like 1 week. Imagine how much you spend. So if I was just serious, if I was just like frugal and I just tried my best to save as much money as possible, easily I could have saved this money back, because it was November last year that this money was due. That was when the session started. So I was to pay that November, October, November. I didn't pay it. Now this is literally May. Today is May 23rd or 22nd. I don't know, something like that. So November, December, January, February, March, April, May. So 6 fucking months. And I cannot pay this money back. Am I that useless? My life got into this. Like, why does this have to be me? That's the thing that is always paining me. Why does this have to be my reality? No, fucked up big time. Could I be so? Oh God. And that's the thing now. The more I think about it, the angrier I get. So it's like, what's not the point of thinking about it? Because I can't go back to 1 hour ago and just see myself and slap him in the face and tell him not to do it. Can't do that. So the money is basically gone. No. What now? That's literally it. It's like, what now? Since anybody I tell this now, they will be like, what did you expect? If you go to sports betting, you think you will win before. Since if I was smarter, yeah, I probably would have won. But I wasn't. I don't even know, man. I really don't know. I tell you, bro, that's the only thing on my mind now is just someone. If I can just sell these computers, guy, if I can just sell like three of them, 4 of them, just carry one of my bags, bring it, just maybe be carrying one every like week or every 2 days or something like that. If I can just sell a few of them. But if they not catch me, that will not be another problem again, because they do have CCTVs. You probably can't see it. There's one here, sure. See this one? It's very blur. You see another one on the other side there. You probably can't see it, sure. But since nobody really pays attention to the CCTV like that. But imagine something just happens randomly. Something random happens that they're just checking the footage, or like they find a way to just check the footage. Maybe they're trying to count the computer, something like that. And they now plays back and I'm not caught. That's just like another deep shit I'll get into. Nobody will care that. So I was just trying to pay my school fees. Like nobody will give a fuck. And the good relationship I've built with people here, like my bosses, my supervisors, my ogas and everything, all of it will not just crumble just because of all these stupid, outdated computers. But bro, I don't know what to do at this point, bro. Like I really don't know what to do. I need answers. How will I be good? Maybe it's time to even just get serious with this stuff, because like I've been saying for a long time, who I've been watching YouTube videos and all that for a while now, since 2019, and I'm still broke and whatever. But maybe at this point it's time to actually implement it. And another thing again, I used to always usually overthink, like, if I try to make money, because since I feel like I can make money, like the school fees relatively easily back. But it's just like to have to be in Naira, because I'm Nigerian, I live in Nigeria. So it would be easier. I feel like it would be easier to like sell and market to Nigerian people, because I'm in Nigeria. So I just kind of understand the markets more than it would be to like, do something like in the US. Another reason why I still feel like that is, if they pay you money in US, like in dollars, you first have to, especially with all these like affiliate platforms or AdSense, whatever, many times you can't withdraw the money, like you can't just use the money immediately it gets there. When you first have to sit there for a while, they have to process it. And after that, you'll not be able to withdraw it on a certain day, maybe like 21st of every month, something like that. You'll not be able to withdraw it into your local bank account. And before it will not travel and everything, like it will take a while. And before you even find people to, maybe it's probably the limiting belief, but before you find people to like buy the stuff from you and all that, like especially in the US and everything, it's just harder. But if it's Nigeria here that I'm marketing to, like I can just give them my bank accounts to transfer it there and easily make my money back. Anyways, Another thing to try is even though this sucks like crazy, I wish I didn't do this. It kind of makes the story a little more interesting. So since I'm just documenting it casually like this, I feel like one day in the future I will don't like make like a killer video, something like that. I'll make like a killer video one day in the future like that. And I will explain this whole thing well. Like one day, like maybe right now I just make all these random videos. I just sit down and I talk for most of them. One day in the future, I'll make like some, maybe cinematic video of me talking about this process and all me just documenting all this is just almost like raw footage for that day. But the thing that literally scares me the most right now is I just hope I'm still a student. Literally, I just hope I'm still a student. Like I just hope I've not fucked up myself. I just hope I still have student record because I've not seen my results. I don't even know. Like I'm just hoping I am. Anyways, sure. I think that's what I have to say. Stay away from sports betting, bro. It's not. Of course, if I was smarter, sure, like I said, I could have easily won this thing, but just the best option is to just stay away from it. Like, it's not good for you. So, anyways, that's it for now. See you later. Sure, if I don't just use the money to just go and enjoy myself, to come flex, one of those like a very stupid way to waste money. This is a lot better than dashing into sporty bets. Anyways, sure, it has happened. So let's not cry over spilled milk, like they like to say. Let's just move on. Find a new solution. Find something to do to get out of these debts and make this stuff a success. So anyways, at the end of the day, without win or with them, I could take this like the hard way, like I fucked up, which I did. I could just tell myself that I've learned a very valuable lesson. Never go to sports fatigue. Also, it's just kind of like there's nothing to fear now because it's thing I was scared of the most that has happened to me. Like the thing I thought, like if this happens, I'm fucked. It has happened now, and like, could life get any worse than this? So basically, the only way, when you're at rock bottom, the only way to go now is up. Even though that sounds cringe as fuck, I'm just trying to say like, I think that's one thing I kind of like about myself. I easily let go of things, especially once it comes to money matter. Like there are sometimes in the past I've lost money and it hasn't weighed me down too much. Like yeah, it sucks and all that, but like yeah, we'll move on from it eventually. So I still don't really have a strategy or plan, but we'll move on from it eventually. So anyways, I think now is to just take the grind more seriously. See you the next one.